Hello there, it's Sean Tuttle at The Natural Professional. Today's dispatch is about the cycle of creativity. We had a grill night, a potluck here at the house last Friday, and I met this really lovely guy. And he's an architecture student. He had just come back from, I think it was a couple-month program at Harvard for architecture, and they were long days, like 14-hour days, just day after day after day. And he said, when I loved it, it was awesome. When I hated it, I just wanted to get out of there. It was so much. And now that he's back here in California, we're in the Oakland area, he said he was planning on going camping up at Shasta because he needed to figure it all out and figure out what this was going to mean for him and where he was going to take it. And, he just thought I had to sort it all out. And I said, whoa, hold on there. And I told him about Steven Kotler's cycle of creativity that he outlines in his book, The Rise of Superman. So there's 4 phases. The first one is gathering the information, getting new information. This is, following our interests, following our instinct, following intuition, going out and learning, exploring, getting information in whatever way. Going to conferences and educational things, great way to get new information. But the second phase is so important, and that is rest. And that is just letting the information percolate, letting it settle, letting it kind of find a new home in your brain with all those synapses. Because the third phase of the cycle is creativity. This is the part that we're actually really wanting to tap into. This is when old ideas connect with new ideas and produce new work, new information, new ideas. The aha moments. These are where the aha moments come in. But that new stuff needed time to kind of settle and find a place in that mysterious filing cabinet of your brain. And so that's what he was hoping for, but he wanted to skip the rest cycle and then the phase of the cycle. And so the fourth phase of the cycle is, it's not exactly a rest phase, but it's sort of a find the new information, the new ahas, the new advancements, finding a home in the brain. So it's sort of, I see it as a sort of a settling process. So that you can then access that information as given for the next time that you are going through your creative cycle. And then, you jump in again. It's like, okay, gather new information, rest, stop, don't think about it. So I suggested to him, I said, go to Mount Shasta, go camping, but don't think about it. Just let it go. Just let it find its place. Do anything except think about architecture. Look at the birds, look at the flowers, God, there's so much gorgeous, just natural architecture beside the point. Then he'll know. So then the other part that I wanted to bring up for this is trust, right? So how does he know when the rest cycle is done so that he can start thinking about it again and figuring out what this is going to mean for his life? And that's where trust comes in. He'll know when it's time to take that next step, to either pick up the pen and journal or have a conversation with someone that, just those little things start sparking. It's like, oh, I know what's going to happen next. I know what I'm going to do with this. I know how I'm going to incorporate this into my life. We know when that is because things start happening. We can't push it. We can't force it. We can't make it happen faster than it was going to happen on its own. It happens because it's just part of the process. That's how the process works. And then the settling part, and then jumping in to gathering new information. Because as creatives, that is what we do. We keep going around that cycle again and again and again. But understanding where you are in the cycle, if you're feeling stuck, can be really helpful. Okay, that's enough for today. Have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.